All right, welcome back to Sunrise. Now, we often forget that written words can be quite humorous. You know, we always think that it's self-help or serious. So this week, we'll be looking at a few light-hearted reads. And joining us this morning is the co-managing director of Wave Media, digital marketer, brand elevation strategist, and owner of Hooked on Books, Danishka Williams.
Morning.
Hi, Danishka. How are you?
Morning. I'm good. How are you doing?
Not too bad. I'm excited to dive into some books that are more lighthearted.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like I don't want anything serious. I just kind of want to have a good laugh. And just kind of, you know, just dive into something a little different. So you have some recommendations for me today, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, where do we begin?
Okay, so we can begin with The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
I've heard of this one.
Yeah, so that book, it was pretty popular in the last 2 years. I actually saw it online. I saw the reviews and persons were talking about it a lot on social media. And I went to a friend's house and she had a copy. She was just laying down reading it and I was like, okay, maybe I need to grab it. But my go-to books are self-help books.
Same.
So I said, do I really want to try? I wasn't sure. And she said, listen, it's so good. She read it in 2 days. She started over. And I was like, okay, let me grab it. So I went on social media, on the shelf.
Yes.
Right. So I found her Instagram. That's how I found her Instagram account. And she was selling those books. I said, yeah, let me grab a copy. Grabbed a copy, started reading it. And I loved it. So it's about Evelyn Hugo, who is a Hollywood superstar, and her 7 husbands. 7 husbands.
Jesus.
And throughout the book, they throw in a little bit of humor everywhere throughout the book, which makes it so much more lighter and easier to read. You know, from the beginning of the book when she's choosing who she wants to write her life story, she just going through the process and figuring out who she wants to choose. She chose somebody who everybody, including that individual, believed that, why would you choose me?
Yeah.
You know? So from the very beginning, it was funny.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
So that's a good
I
recommendation.
definitely,
The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and it really was a very popular book in the last 2 years. I've heard about it many, many times. All right, what do we have next on the list? I think we have. We're going to need some more wine. Stories that are funny, complicated, and true by Gabrielle Union.
Yes, so Gabrielle Union is telling her life story. I actually bought her first book, and then when I saw this one being advertised, I said, let me try. I tried it, and I think what she does is she tells her stories, and she makes it a little humorous, so all her embarrassing moments, she finds humor in them. So there's one in particular where she used tanning lotion instead of sunscreen.
Oh,
and
no.
she got this nickname at her family reunion, Cheeto, because she got an orange hue, you know, so she finds humorous ways to tell her stories. So I think that one is also pretty light and it's easy to read. It's Gabrielle Union. Everyone knows Gabrielle. We love her. We're in her life on social media. So that one is pretty easy as well.
And it sounds relatable, which is also nice. It's nice when we can hear about other people's mishaps or mistakes, and they can make some kind of fun of it.
Yeah, they make light of it.
All right, we have another book here, and it's called "Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me?" And Other Concerns by Mindy Kaling. She's an actress, right?
She is. She's an actress.
She's funny.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
So what Mindy does in this one, she's also telling stories, just recounting stuff from her life. And
I love the name of it. Is everyone hanging out without me?
Yeah, so she focuses heavily on sarcasm throughout this book. And that's what really makes it humorous. So she's telling dating stories, online dating, high school stories when she was a little, she was chubby. That's what she referred to herself as. So she's speaking about how her classmate, her best friend, was 37 pounds and she was double her weight. But she speaks about it in a humorous way that makes it not feel overbearing and hard to read. It's just really light.
And I imagine all these books are also available in audio for those of us who cannot sit down and read a book, because if I actually open a book, you know, me dead asleep.
Yeah.
Can't manage.
Yeah, so they're all available ebooks if you want to read on your iPad, your tablet, or you can get them audio in the audio versions. I use Audible. Audible ties into your Amazon subscription, Amazon Prime.
Hooked on Books. Tell us more about that. Is that your book club?
So it's a book club. It started out with me not wanting to share the books that I'm reading on my personal Instagram account. So I said, let me create a new account and share the books there. And then persons just started to message, hey, what are you reading now? Where can I buy this one? Do you have a club? Can I join? Can I DM you? Can you do a review so I can know if I really want to read the book?
Yeah.
So it really felt good to know that other persons are reading, because we're in this generation of caption reading and facial expression reading and not book reading. So
where can we find the book club?
it's on Instagram, so just send me a DM. It's at Hooked on Books, JA, and then we can communicate from there.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so
Yes.
much. I love your
you too.
recommendations. It's definitely right along the vein of where I'm heading right now. Like, I feel like I'm done with the self-help right now, and I just need to have a little fun. So this is great. All right, awesome. That was Danishka Williams, owner of Hooked on Books. It's World Hemophilia Day, by the way, a day centered around recognizing all blood disorders. So we're going to learn more about that after the break. Thanks so much. Don't move yet.